got Carrie Means here at Nate Versus at Steel CityCon. And
Steel CityCon 2026. Frylock is in the house.
We got the voice actor of Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
And this is Brandon.
This is Brandon Rogers.
Brandon Rogers. And what is his cosplay, Brandon? I gotta ask you a question.
It's Blitz! Blitz from Hell of a Boss, which is, by the way,
Blitz
the better
from
show
Hell
out
of
the
a Boss. Is Blitz the boss in Hell of a Boss?
He is the boss, actually. Or maybe he's earning the title for bosshood.
Can you do Blitz's voice?
I do a pretty good whiny bitch like Blitz, yeah, so that's the best I can do. Okay.
I haven't seen Hell of a Boss.
I promise you'll love Hell of a Boss more than you like.
My friend Ryan Brown that's sitting right over there has turned me on to
You'll see the rest of it.
I've been at a couple of cons where the Has Been Hotel cast has been at, and I met a couple of them.
They're great cosplayers. I love every single
This fangirl one time kept bugging me. She's like, you need to be in Has Been Hotel. You need to be in Has Been Hotel. Tell her you want to be in Has Been Hotel. Tell her you want to be in Has Been Hotel. So I finally reached out to the girl who created the show.
Yeah.
She texted me back.
What, Vizzy?
Nah, we don't need you.
Vizzy? Vizzy's picky.
We don't need you. I'm like, well, that was a brief encounter. I've been told no a lot. My wife tells me no when I come home and try to crawl in the... No, that's another story.
Alarming.
That's another story for another time. Actually, my wife wants to jump my bones all the time.
I believe it.
She can't get enough of my third fry. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. He went there. That's right. I work for Adult Swim, not Kiddie Swim. Be prepared for some adult humor when you're talking to old Frylock, baby. Well, what that girl who created Has Been Hotel might not know is that I am a classically trained singer.
Oh!
I sang with the Atlanta Opera.
Maybe you should have let her know.
And the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra chorus in the bass section. Hey, all she got to do is watch that episode of Brack, the Brack Show, where Thundercleese sings about 3 hams. 3 hams will fill him, 3 hams will thrill him. Why don't you feed him 3 hams? They had me do that when they found out that I was a classically trained operatic singer for the Brack Show.
Yeah.
Which started around the same time Aqua Teen Hunger Force did, back in 2001.
Yep.
Oh, and by the by, if you're into Robot Chicken, which I know a lot of you are, tune in to Robot Chicken's 25th anniversary special. It's going to be airing at the end of this month on August 30th. It's going to be featuring the Aqua Teens. I myself am going to be doing the voice of Frylock and one other character. I'm doing 2 characters, Frylock, and the other character gets punched in the face by Mike Tyson. So I'm not going to say who the other character is.
Leave it be a surprise.
You're going to find out. He's going to get punched by Mike Tyson. So better him than me. But anyway, check it out. August 30th, and then it's going to stream the next day on Max.
Yes.
August 31st is going to start streaming on Max. By the way, on Max, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, most 99.99% of the episodes are streaming on there, as well as this movie, Plantasm. Yes. If you haven't seen Plantasm, log on to Max, formerly known as HBO Max, or HBO Max now. I don't know. I think they changed it to Max, then they changed it back to HBO Max. Whatever. It's Max, the streaming channel. Check out Plantasm. I'm still waiting for my notice from the Academy about my award nomination, about my performance as Frylock in that movie, Plantasm. Yes. I did such a good job.
I bet you did.
If you haven't seen it, it's very heavily Frylock driven. You'll love it. Anyway, Brandon, enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Yes.
How long does it take you to get in that outfit?
15 minutes, probably 20. It takes about 15 just to put the face makeup on, and it's a bitch and a half to put these contacts on because I am raw dogging it with my fingertips, and it burns every single time, but it's worth it because I look this good.
You see, this is the sacrifice that a cosplayer makes, ladies and gentlemen. He goes all the way, gets into his character, and makes his own costume. He made the headpiece.
I did. Very
beautiful
light.
Work.
Very
beautiful,
light.
Beautiful work, sir.
Also,
I must say.
Frylock, I got some voice acting questions for you.
Shoot.
Oh, yes. Here's a good one. What originally got you into voice acting?
I started in theater. That's what I tell people. If you want to do voice acting, start with theater. Do some, even if it's community theater or take an improv class or something like that. Just look at the Hasman Hotel cast. They
Heavy theater.
they're trained. They got some chops on them. I've heard them singing. They're pretty good. So they will tell you that some of them have probably done some theater. I can tell by the voice. I can tell by the way they read their lines that they've been in the business. So that's a funny story about my audition for Frylock. They had already hired a guy that was doing Frylock. I guess he sounded like Michael Clark Duncan or something like that. He was a trucker in Atlanta, and to be honest, he couldn't act.
Oh.
He couldn't act.
Acting is a big deal when it comes to voice acting. It's
I
like
was
half
doing
the job.
I was doing what they call bumps for Cartoon Network, and I was also the announcer for the original run of Samurai Jack.
Ooh.
I was the guy who would come on and say, on the next Samurai Jack gets into this, that, and the other. And at the time, one of the guys I guess he was an intern at the time, his name is Larry Morris, he heard me doing this stuff, and he ran to Matt Malero and Dave Willis, like, you got to hear this Carrie Means guy. He'd be perfect for this show you're doing about these food products, right? So I'm in the break room on my day job. Once upon a time, kids, in the 90s, there was this thing called a fax machine. And it made the weird noises.
Dial-up tune.
And zeros and ones would come over in the form of letters and numbers, and you could read words. So that's how I got the script for Rabbit, which is the very first pilot episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So I was on a conference call with Matt Malero and Dave Willis, the co-creators of the show. I didn't know what Frylock looked like. My agent just described him, and she was like, well, Frylock Sherlock. Get the reference? I said, yeah. And she said, he is the straight man. He's the one who wants to solve the mystery. He's the one who is straight-laced, and the other two are just idiots. So that's all I had to go on. So I'm reading the script for Rabbi, and I'm going, no, meanwhile, don't get the jam box. And all I could hear is Matt Malero and Dave Willis in the background just laughing, cracking up. So then I put the thing down, and I was like, the rule of thumb I have with voiceover auditions is hit it, quit it, and forget it. In other words, don't dwell on it. When you have an audition, 99.9% of the time, you're not going to get it. That's just the reality of it. But that 1.1%, that's when it comes through for you. So in other words, the truck driver was out and I was in after they heard me doing Frylock in Rabbit. So they thought it was pretty good, I guess. And here we are today, many years later, doing cons and interviews like this with fine gentlemen like yourself.
Fine gentlemen, thank you. You're not so bad looking yourself, Carrie.
My wife thinks so.
Well, I hope so. You're married to her.
I'm a married spud. That's what I have to tell myself when I see these sexy girls at these conventions. I'm a married spud. Love you, honey. I'll be home on Monday night. Late Monday night. I'll fly back to the ATL. See my lovely wife and our 4 kitty cats. One of them poops on the floor, though.
I don't doubt it.
That's
cats are mischievous.
Not nice to step in. Anyway,
Carrie, I got another question for you.
I got another answer.
What is your favorite moment from being on the set for Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
My favorite moment? My favorite moments, plural, are always watching my castmates work. When I get the chance, which is not often, to see Dana Snyder come in to the booth and do shake, which is very rare because Dana usually phones his in, literally, from like wherever he lives.
Yeah.
Like he's lived in Milwaukee, he's lived in New York or whatever. But now he's Mr. LA. He lives in La La Land now. So when he does shake, he's phone patched in from there. Dave Willis and Matt Malero and myself are usually in Atlanta in the studio doing our stuff. It's so much fun to watch Dave Willis work because he's Carl and Meatwad and Ignignot and many other characters on the show. He's also Boxy Brown. Dave Willis is the whitest white boy you ever want to meet. But he can do a hell of a Boxy Brown. Yeah, you selling out to them crackers, fool. Boxy Brown. I'm just a what, bitch? Sorry. But I said I work for Adult Swim, not Kitty Swim. So there's kids around, so we try to keep it PG. We don't want to do any rated R stuff. So you won't be seeing anybody take their clothes off. But you can take your clothes off if you want to.
Yeah.
We can't see you. It don't matter. Do what you like.
Awesome, Carrie. And then I got one final big one. We're going to give advice to other future voice actors? What could help them get into the game?
Like I said before, start with theater. Do some theater. You ain't gotta get all into it. Just do a little bit. You see, it's the instant gratification of a live audience. You'll become addicted to it. You'll come out of your shell. It'll give you the confidence to do pretty much anything in life. Theater is the building blocks for voice acting because you have to project to the cheap seats. It's better for somebody to tell you to tone it down than to bring it up. So if you're a timid, shy, quiet person, try doing some theater. That should help bring you out of your shell. And it helps to know how to read. And it helps if you have a unique voice. You know, I've heard some people with very unique voices, and I said, you should do voiceover stuff. You know what I'm saying? And people were telling me, like, back before I got in the game, they was like, Kerry, you got a great voice. You should be doing radio or television or something. And so, you know what they say, after enough people tell you something, it must be true. So I finally decided to press out my demo. Back in them days, you had the snail mail stuff to people.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can point, click, and ship, and it's off. You can do MP3 and send it around the world. Back in my day, youngins, you had to put it in the mail and wait and wait and wait. Luckily, my agent had an in with Cartoon Network, and here I am today as a result of that. Thank you, Rona Burns. She's no longer in the business, though, I think. I think she's semi-retired or totally retired. I'm with Formation now in Atlanta. So if you look in the book of old Frylock, I'm in SAG now, so you got to pay SAG rates. You got to go to Formation. That's my agency. Look them up, and we can talk about getting old Frylock some work. Because I do need that next gig.
You do.
We
I
had
wanna
lightning
see
in a
more out
bottle.
there.
We had no idea that Aqua Teen was going to get as big as it got.
What's on 15 seasons now?
12 to 13.
Yeah.
Well, the last season we did was 5 episodes, and they called that a season. 5 episodes, you call that a season? How about 25? Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful to the people that own Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Obviously.
But, yeah, we need to do some more. The fans would agree with me. Won't you, fans? You want some more Aqua Teen, right? You want a third movie? And you want some new seasons of Aqua Teen? Get on the Facebook and Instagram and email bandwagon and let Adult Swim know. We want more Aqua Teen. We want more Aqua Teen. Everybody, we want more Aqua Teen.
Come on, Ryan. Try a little.
Frylock spinoff.
Yeah, Frylock spinoff. Meatwad
know what?
spinoff too, though.
Dave Willis pitched the Carl spinoff to the Muckety Mucks, and they turned him down.
I do
for
like
that.
Carl.
Can you picture that? If they turned down Dave Willis, who is the co-creator of Aqua Teen, when he pitched the Carl spinoff, do you think they're gonna give Frylock a spinoff? I don't think so. But you never know.
You never know.
We're owned by Discovery Channel now, so
I did see that.
Discovery Channel, if you're listening, I do other voiceovers as well. We can talk about the jungles of Borneo or whatever it is you want to do. I do serious stuff too. It ain't all about the yucks. I can do serious. Very serious. I'm deadly serious. Anyway, enough about the serious stuff.
I think we're gonna wrap it up, Kerry.
We're gonna wrap
That
this
was awesome. It was great to have you.
It's great to talk with you, Brandon.
This has been Kerry Means, voice of Frylock. On top of that, we're gonna end it with this. What's a show you would love to be in? Pick one.
A show I would love to be in?
Yeah.
You had to ask me a tough question like that. You mean we're talking about shows that are currently airing?
Some of the new shows coming out. What would you like to be a part of?
Some of the new shows coming out are crap. No, just kidding. They're great shows. All of them are great. I honestly really can't answer that because I never really thought about it. But if you got a new show and you're looking for a voice, like I said, contact Formation and book old Kerry Means. Put me on, coach. Put me in, coach. Right, coach? That's coach.
That's been Kerry Means, voice of Frylock. Kerry means business, by the way. He really does.
I do.
This has been Nate versus.
Happy birthday to Matt Malero. He's turning the big 6-0. Matt Malero's turning 60. He is and he is nifty. Matt Malero is turning 60. He is and he is nifty. 60, man, the big 6-0. I'm turning 60 myself December 4th, so don't spread that around. Don't tell nobody. But happy birthday, Matt. Say happy birthday, Matt.
Happy birthday, Matt. And we will be
Peace,
signing off.
love,
Later there.
and fry grease, y'all. I'm out.
Killed it, Carrie.